It's really simple to create this animated border effect, and we're going to do it with Elementor right now. If you want to learn more about CSS or how to build efficiently with Elementor, go and check out our courses and guides, and don't forget to sign up for our YouTube channel for exclusive videos. I have my parent container. Now, my parent container has not got anything flashy going on. I've just aligned it and justified it to be center. There's no extra CSS class or any code here. The only thing I've done to this parent container is give it a bit of a gradient background. The only reason I did that was just to show off what we can have over here. All of the magic actually happens inside of this particular child container. The reason we got the child container is because if you want to show off the effect in the way that I have, having the child container inside of the parent kind of makes sense. And I'm just going to make a point. If I go and duplicate it, can you see what we've got going on now at the moment? Now, inside of here, I've got a heading. You could add in a call to action, a button, a link, whatever you want. You could even apply this to a loop grid as well. Just bear in mind, though, you may be overdoing it with animation effects. And I always say simple works really well. So please don't overdo this. Right. Now, this particular container, again, it's just a standard container. Nothing fancy going on here. Go and set your width, you justify your alignment. If we go to the advanced tab, though, I have got some padding in here, obviously, because I've added in some heading. But over here, I've given it the class name of box. If you do have more than one container, once you give it box, all of them will have this particular animated border effect. But if you want to have different colors, or you want to add in like a delay, so, maybe one of them starts and then the other one starts half a second later, or you just want to have a different border width, you may want to go and change your class name. So just bear that in mind. I've just gone and called it box. If we then go to the custom CSS, this is the code you're going to need. And this is how simple and easy it is. What you have down here, please don't mess around or worry about that. But the bit with how it kind of animates and goes all the way around, it's all happening over here. Now, I want to break down that this is using what is known as a conic gradient effect. Now, over here, my background of my container is white, and this is very, very important. If you go to your container and you go and set a background color, and you'll notice I've got nothing here, and I'm now going to go and give it red. Can you see what's happened? It's actually gone around where the border was. So you can still see my gradient moving, but now it's going over red. So if I was to go and make this white, and I'm just going to show you, we can now see it's traveling over the white. So if you wanted to make your container inside a different color, and I am getting onto that, I don't want to make this a really complicated video, but I want you to really understand what's going on here. So at the moment, we have a white border, and this animated effect is traveling alongside that. If I was to go and make this be purple, again, I'm just drumming home what you would get. Now then, I'm going to leave this as clear. So what you get is you get this traveling with this slight transparency gradient effect. So if you want to have it going over a white color so it feels like it's inside of the container, match the color of your container to the color you have inside. Now, some of you are going, but what do you mean match the color inside? Because you've just left it clear. If you are looking at the CSS code, and by the way, this is in the video description, you'll notice over here I have my color. I've only given you a 2-color gradient. So if I was to make this be triple O like that, so we've got black and white gradient, can you now see what's happening? And if I was to go back over to my container style and I now make this be white, can you now see the effect we're getting? Does this all kind of now make sense? I'm going to make that go back to FFF. Now, over here is just now where you would mess around with how big you want it to be. So do you want your borders to be super big, which is kind of a bit ridiculous? And now you can actually see what the conic gradient effect actually is. The way it works is, imagine you've got like a square of color. And in this scenario, we've got gradient colors, and I'm coming onto the gradient colors, and you can change that. And what happens is it's rotating around this point over here. It just rotates around and around. And if I was to get rid of these colors, can you now see what it's doing? There's a point and it's just rotating around it. And what we're doing is by adding in this additional background color, you're masking a lot of that. So what you see is this color going around, because a lot of people think, oh, I need the color to travel. Well, it's actually just rotating around. Let's pop this back to be 10 pixels so you can control that. If you want your border radius to be, whatever you want, you can now see it's changed. I don't think I need to explain that, but that should kind of make a little bit of sense. And then over here is where we go and set the colors. Now you'll notice it's leading with my reddish color. That's FF0050. That starts at 100%. So you might think the start is 0% and then the end is 100. If you do that, it will flip the other way. You'll actually have the red up here and you'll have the faded out orange over there, which will look a little bit weird. Start with your strongest color at 100%. Then at the 90% mark, I've now gone into an orangey red. When I've gone into a more orange color at 80%, and then at 70%, which is just here, I'm going into transparent. If I had gone and made this be something like 10%, can you now see how we have the faded effect, but it's not far off from where it starts? So if you want to manipulate it to be how you want, and by the way, if I was to go and say get rid of, say, the 80% over here, can you see what it's doing? It now just blends in. So mess around with it with what you want. So if you want to have your own colors, you can do that. So this is how you can have an animated border effect using a little bit of CSS. Hey, I'm Imran from Web Squadron. I'm always here. Come and find me. See you soon. Bye.